What's going on, y'all? Fabian Speaks, man. We are back with a video. People need to escape their reality, man. They are bots, man. Hey, I'm making this video on some like real transparent type of stuff, man. Like, look at the climate of today's day and age. Look at how everybody is on a smartphone, how everybody is on an iPad, how everybody is just in their own world. Now, the average Joe is going to tell you that that is normalized for today. That, hey, who cares, man? We're advancing with the technological advancement of societal advancement. But in actuality, it's actually deteriorating people. And let's peel the onions back. Let's peel the layers back to the onion, I mean. Come on, man. A lot of people try to hide behind their phone, whether it's on these social profiles, whether it's the fact that they can look at the phone and act like they're occupied just to ignore you because in reality they don't want to speak to you, whether they need to use it because they're just a shy individual that have no type of confidence within themselves, so they hide behind the phone. There's multiple ways how people hide behind these smartphones. Like I just mentioned, catfishing. One of the biggest ways, these fake profiles being set up just so that you can be somebody that you're not in real life. But I think it's despicable when you see somebody walking down the street, right? Or maybe you see somebody out and about and they have no care for their radius or their vicinity. They're walking into things, they walk into people because they're scrolling. Don't that make you mad? That really just like, it's like, do you have no situational awareness, no environment kind of awareness? You just think that like the world owes you a favor and like you can do what you want. You know, like the character of people has just become lackluster. And I attribute it to what everybody is saying is the norm, is okay for today. If people really, like imagine if all the smartphones in the world were discarded. Imagine if we went back to pagers. I was gonna say like flip phones, but I think people would be texting nonstop on a flip phone, but we probably would, at least we wouldn't have the social media access, right? So it's not just social media, because let's say you take away social media, I still think people will be scrolling all day. They probably download a million different games just to be lost in the sauce, right? All these apps that people can have on their phone to where it just, like I said, it's a facade to make it look like you're occupied. You can hide behind your phone. Now, let's keep it honest. Sometimes it could be beneficial, you know? Like let's say you're around a creeper. And maybe a lot of the females in the comments will probably know what I'm talking about, to where you gotta act like you're on your phone, or you gotta act like you're receiving a text or a call so that you can get away from somebody. You know, because obviously we know that women are indirect, they're not direct speakers. Or there's a lot of weirdos, freak shows out there who probably would retaliate. So you gotta kind of, you know, finesse and maneuver, finagle a little bit. But so in those kind of situations to where you can use it to an advantage to maybe escape, I guess, confrontation, cool. But when that is the natural state of people's mind to where like they're gonna get arthritis early, or they're gonna get they got finger cramps or whatever it is because they're scrolling too much. Their thumb is sore because all they do is swipe and scroll. And I'm victim to it too. But it sickens me because I come to the realization when I'm caught in it, I'm like, what am I doing? Sometimes I just wanna grab the phone and just smash it on the ground or throw it across the room. So it's already in our conscious, like we're not even realizing what we're doing half the time because we've come so accustomed to like the life behind the phone. You know how some people, some business folks can't even like live without their phone. I need my phone. It's got my appointments. It's got all my dates. It's got my calendar. Whatever. Imagine if your phone, the iCloud disappeared and your phone just was evaporated. So you're telling me all your appointments, all of your scheduling, you wouldn't be able to keep track of? Think about that. I think we need to go back to the simplicity of life, to where you're writing things down, to where you actually have a tangible calendar and you have dates marked off. Versus, oh, the phone. Because when it's out of battery, oh my God, I need my charger. I don't know. We're on the plummet, ladies and gentlemen, and it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. I feel sorry for the kids nowadays. I mean, they're accustomed to it. They don't know any other reality but this one. They're born into a reality to where this is the norm. But for us who kind of crossed over, and I would say it's more so like the millennials who crossed over into this era, like we know we've had our foot in both eras. We kind of know what it was like before, and we kind of appreciate and understand like the current climate but we're not all in, if that makes sense. We don't succumb to it. Like I can use it to my advantage, but then I know how to go back out into the world and be a normal person. I know how to communicate. I know how to articulate myself. I know how to hold a conversation. I don't hide behind my phone. I face uncomfortable situations versus like, let me put my head down. They don't see me. I went ghost mode. I'm invisible now. It's like people think that it makes them invisible. I'm in my phone. You can't see me now. You can't talk to me. And then you got that person, like I said, that's just running into things. Oh, they're not even paying attention. So comment down below if you can relate to what I'm saying, man. I know a lot of people know where I'm coming from, because I even emphasized in prior or previous videos to where families don't even sit at the dinner table and talk anymore. You got families nowadays to where they're eating at the table with their phones. It's not even like, hey, how was your day today? You know, what did you learn at school? Like, what's going on? It's scrolling. Hey, Dad, did you see what went viral the other day? And you got your kids putting, you know, the parents onto all the virality on all these social platforms. And even some of the parents, they're in it too, man. I think the downfall of the parenthood when it comes to this was when they got introduced to Facebook. When your mom and dad got introduced to Facebook, and then they couldn't help but be addicted to Facebook like everybody else. But remember when Facebook was just kids at a point in time, young adults? Then when the parents and the grandparents got on it, it's like, nah, I'm cool. You know, I don't get on Facebook. I don't use Facebook like that. That's a thing of the past in my eyes. And I think it's another form of control. Social media is a form of control and digesting information into the young minds, into minds in general, so that a narrative can be painted, just like the media. So, I mean, if your timeline is always just optimized to cater, you know, fear and destruction to your mind, that's all that's going to be implemented in your mind. If your timeline is only catered to seeing, you know, lustful women, you know what I'm saying? That's all that's going to be, your mind's going to be propagated to. So, you know, the algorithm will take into account pretty much your patterns, and then it's going to feed that stuff back out to you. So imagine if you're in this cyclical type of pattern of seeing certain visuals, reading certain commentary, your mind is literally going to be mush, or you're going to be what you actually inherit. You are going to be what you intake. You'll become that. Kids need to get back to reading books, man. Writing, reading, studying, going outside, fresh air, physical activities, versus beating a high score on one of these apps that they download on the smartphone. So, I mean, people don't pay attention to these messages. People don't care. People care about the rah, the shoot 'em up. Let's have fun. Let's turn up, the pleasure and the fun. You notice how society doesn't care about positivity. They care about negativity. And that's why the news is the news. All breaking coverage is something bad. Breaking news. Oh my God, this happened. Oh, this happened. This school got shot up. And it's not to diminish a story, but understand how over time that conditions one's mind. So get off the smartphones, man, honestly. I think a smartphone will be the death of you. Even the people that they text and drive, they scroll and drive. Imagine, you can't put your phone down long enough so that you can make it from point A to point B in your vehicle. You have to be scrolling on your Twitter timeline, your X timeline, your Instagram timeline, your Snapchat. That right there is proof on how addicting this stuff is for kids. I'm not sure if they have statistics on it, but if we could look up statistics on car accidents that occurred because somebody was on their phone, I'm telling you, there'll be some valid numbers. There'll be some valid data right there. So comment down below, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts on it. I don't know where we'll be in 30, 40 years, man. I don't know where we'll be, honestly. But let me know y'all's thoughts. Peace, love, prosperity. God bless. We'll see y'all in the next video.